Stunt motorcyclist Chris Bromham jumped 18 buses at Bromley in southeast London today and set a world record. There was a practice run with the bike reaching takeoff speed of 110 miles an hour. Then the jump of 208 feet, a British record.
She slipped just before I took off. I thought I'd lost it. Thought it went a bit out of control, but I managed to stay to it.
Were you frightened?
Of course I was frightened, but I was determined to do the distance.
Yeah.
Proud, very, very proud.
What's it like for you, though, when he's actually just about to go?
Horrible.
More than 150,000 people have been joining in the fun on the last day of West London's Notting Hill Carnival. Today the accent's been on music and dancing. The police say they've had little trouble from the colossal crowds. Even more people than last year turned out today. Even so, there are fewer police on duty, and they certainly made their friends.
And now let's have a look at the weather. Tonight will be dry with clear periods. Mist and fog patches will form and temperatures will fall to a cool 8 degrees centigrade, 46 Fahrenheit. Tomorrow the mist and fog will quickly clear to give the whole region another dry day. It'll be a little warmer than today, with most places getting a fair amount of sunshine. And that's the forecast. Well, in just over 7 minutes, Clint Eastwood is the outlaw Josey Wales.
For superb prints 30% bigger than most, look for the bonus print envelope through your letterbox or at your post office.
It's a bigger picture bonus, a bonus print.
Say hello to El Billo, El Jimmo and El Sido. After 2 weeks in the sun, I think we're nearly done, but me 2.5 twister's gone a bit skew with. So I chatted senorita by the name of Juanita, but her sister Margarita's who I end up with. She says I drive her frantic, but her shoulders are gigantic, and I really miss my mate called Smith.
John Smith's lager with that little bit of bite. Bueno.
It's not easy for a fella facing mountains of paella if he's sitting in a cellar full of sangria. When they nibble at your ear, then it's time that we weren't here, so we're off to see our mate in the local for a jar. When you've had enough of jets and clicking castanets, you're glad to see your mate called Smith.
The people of other nations take a lot of pride in their country's achievements. The Greeks are very proud of this town where every house uses solar power. And the Germans find it hard to contain their pride in a world speed record achieved in a car powered totally by liquid gas. The Chinese are pleased, to say the least, with the prospect of drilling for oil in the South China Sea. And the Australians are delighted with the high-technology casing which makes possible one of the longest undersea telephone cables in the world. Now, all these things must make you feel very proud. No? Well, look, run the film again. Change the music and see what happens. One company is behind all these achievements, and it's British. BP, Britain at its best.
The hottest day you ever knew. The sun is beating down on you. When the sun is this bright, Coca-Cola's just right. Always good and refreshing and true. Coca-Cola is it. When you want to feel refreshed, Coke is it. And when you're thirsting for the best, Coke is it. The biggest taste you'll ever get. Coke is it. Coca-Cola is it.
Turkish delight, full of Eastern promise. Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar.
Dads like Kellogg's Sultana bran because of the sultanas, while kids like it because of the light, crispy flakes. And mums just because of its great taste. Kellogg's Sultana bran. It puts a spring in your step.
This is The Winds of War, the motion picture event that will captivate a generation. The story of a family present as the world changed forever.
Well, for what it's worth, I think there's going to be a war.
You do? I'm interested to know why.
I just toured Germany. Everywhere you drive, you pass army trucks full of troops, and railroad cars loaded for miles with artillery and tanks.
A toast to Germany's great leader Adolf Hitler on his 50th birthday.
Will England fight?
My God, I hope she will. Ireland, huh? The Germans. Well, now, they coming.
As nation turned against nation, events overtook them.
You have no Negroes in your party? How many Jews?
My government's policy is one of absolute equality of treatment.
Who are these Jews, please?
I just don't know if there are any Jews.
How about dropping me a line now and then? Just anything that strikes you as significant or interesting.
All this in 5 days. The world order trembles in the balance. Our empire, the French Empire, yes, civilization itself. Lord Gort is falling back on Dunkirk.
They just can't miss with those fires they guide them.
Well, Berlin can catch fire too, you know.
Lovely, isn't it?
Peace Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, Pug. Oh, look, you can see him now.
Congressman, the British Navy is propping up our own status quo right now, free of charge. If Hitler gets a hold of that fleet, his reach will extend all the way to Pensacola Bay.
Oh, yeah. Gals who used to be my closest friends are suddenly cooling off. My man is falling out of the race.
And it's not the time to hit him.
I know. But how can I not tell him?
Some hours of joy weigh against a whole lifetime, don't they? At least I think they do. Well, goodbye, Captain Henry. Safe journeyings.
Goodbye, Pamela.
No war, no death. It's just the sky and the sea and the sun shining down on us all alone.
The brutality and the destruction of war was the backcloth to their own private struggles. Herman Wouk's The Winds of War begins on Sunday, September the 11th at 7:45 on YTV.
And now, Clint Eastwood stars as the outlaw Josey Wales.
For indigestion, Settlers, because Settlers bring express relief. For express relief from indigestion, Settlers.
You got the time on you?
Time for a break, I'd say.
Hey,
Hey, it's big.
I think we can safely say that.
Have you ever seen one that big?
No. Kit Kat is bigger. 10% bigger.
It's amazing how they got it into the wrapper.
Have a break. Have a bigger Kit Kat.
Falstaff. A surprisingly long smoke for its size.
She used to be such a quiet little thing, you know. Since she started eating Rice Krispies, Dad and I can't eat our own Rice Krispies now, can we?
Couldn't you give us something else?
You're daft, David. She knows all the Rice Krispies have snap, crackle and pop.
She's gonna break the sound barrier in a minute.
Have a go at this then.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies with vitamins and iron. Have you heard how good they are?
A man and his gold label lager. A seldom party.
Oi!
Videotape. Let's the color break through.
The egg. A Kraft single. Each wrapped individually to stay fresh till you want to enjoy it. Delicious. Versatile. Made from fine cheddar. But then Kraft have a genius for cheese. They care enough to wrap it so it's fresh every time. In one way, better than eggs. Kraft singles have freshness all wrapped up.
Look what happened when a fixed-head razor met a twin-blade pivot-headed contour from Gillette. While a fixed-head razor don't always hug the jaw, Contour's pivot head helps keep both blades there for sure. So Contour won the contest, and much more.
Contour, Gillette Contour.
In any job, whatever its size, you'll find the biggest Mars bar ever comes in very handy. Mars. Biggest value and enjoyment around. It's the goodness of milk, sugar, glucose, and thick, thick chocolate in a Mars that helps you work, rest, and play.
A Mars a day helps you work, rest, and play.
When you first look at all the big new interest rates you can get, you might think you could pick any one. But it's worth considering that one of them comes from the building society with more branches than any other, whose money service even includes a check account, and that more accounts were opened last year with that building society than any other. That's why we feel that Abbey National's 2-year bond share is the pick of the bunch. Come on in.
With Abbey National.
Sorry, sir, are you English cheddar?
Of course I'm English.
And there are some foreign cheddars around, sir.
I am traditional all-English cheddar.
Yes, but there's more to it than just being English, isn't there?
What?
Well, to take the guesswork out of buying a good cheddar, it has to have been graded and checked for top quality, taste, and texture.
Oh, yeah, but...
Then, and only then, is a cheddar allowed to display the cheese mark.
You mean, like this?
Oh, that'll do nicely, sir, thank you. I do apologize. This straight-grain briar took root in the mountains of the Mediterranean 100 years ago. After spending a further 3 years in a seasoning room and many hours in the hands of a craftsman, it is only now ready for smoking. It could cost you well over £50. Mellow Virginia, which is neither harsh nor mild but cool and satisfying, has received similar consideration, but fortunately costs rather less to buy.
Ah, weedy snacks must destroy golden wonders. New superhero snacks. Spider-Man and Superman. Spider Soup is what I'll make of them. His vision is
Superman.
We shall return.
My S symbol in barbecued beef flavor. My spiderweb in pickled onion flavor. 2 great snacks fit for superheroes.
In an old log cabin wasn't much of a place. 2 mighty tall cowboys came face to face. 2 shots rang out just to let them know the hunting party was ready to go with Big John. Big John. Big John. Big John Smith. When faced with a grizzly, the hunters showed no fear. What they showed instead was that big bit of beer. With their backs to the wall, they battled on through. 'Cause a man has to do what a man has to do with Big John. Big John. Big John.
Aylthorpe Working Men's Club have reached darts and snooker finals, so Bill Kirby, captain of Aylthorpe, has decided to field a couple of ringers.
That shows. I don't play snooker, I play darts.
2 reds, that's a good start. And that's not bad either. All Ray needs is a ball, and all Cliff needs is a pink. Oh! Bill's more expert on pints than players. He likes a brew with good head and body. He's only happy holding trophy. Trophy best, head and body above the rest.
Why do so many people feel more at home with Crown Plus 2 non-drip gloss?
That's easy.
First, Plus 2 really is non-drip.
That's Crown.
Second, Plus 2 is polyurethane tough.
Crown Plus 2.
Gives you looks that last. And last.
That's why you're more at home with Crown.
We met at dusk.
No, it was day.
We drank champagne.
It was rosé.
Oh, yes. I remember it well. The sky was dark.
No, it was bright.
The show was pink.
No, it was white.
Oh, yes. I remember it well. You were all dressed in green, blue, in the brilliant sunlight.
And the colours, so true.
That's right.
That's right.
Wherever you get your films developed, look for this sign to be sure the processing quality is regularly checked by Kodak. Smile, it's on Kodak paper.
If you imagine this is your car, then this is a motorcycle. It's easy to see other cars, but because a motorcycle is 1/3 of the width of a car, it's very hard to see, but it's dead easy to hurt. And that's why, at junctions, I'm asking you to give a second thought for bikes. Stop, think once for cars, then think again for bikes. If you want to avoid this, think once, think twice, think bike.
There's a new bond.
Bond? What bond? Any one financial acumen will find this new bond? 007?
No, 1 3/4 bond.
1 3/4 bond. I think I'm the best. Extra high return bond.
Good morning, this is Kay.
More people ask for K's than any other catalogue.
Good morning.
To become a K's agent, look for the ad in the TV Times.
Can I help you?
Have to watch myself with this new cleaning job. His nibs here seems to have taken a bit of a shine to me. Don't turn me back for a minute, I can tell you. So it's out with me, Mr. Sheen, and I'll get cracking quick as I can. Real nifty is that, Mr. Sheen. Through the house like greased lightning. Brings things up a real treat, it does. Don't mess about with 2 or 3 different polishes either. Mr. Sheen cleans up just about everything. Pity we can't use it on his lordship. Dirty old devil.
Mr. Sheen, when you need a faster shine.
The hottest day you ever knew. The sun is beating down on you. When the sun is just right, Coca-Cola just right. Always good and refreshing and true. Coca-Cola is it. When you want to feel refreshed, Coke is it. And when you're thirsting for the best, Coke is it. The biggest taste you'll ever get. Coke is it. Coca-Cola is it.
Will it be chips or jacket spats? Will it be salad or frozen peas?
Will it be mushrooms, fried onion rings?
You'll have to wait and see.
Bird's Eye introduced Steakhouse Grills. Pure ground beef that you cook like a steak and serve like a steak. What will you give your old man with his Steakhouse Grill?
Oh, it's chips, it's chips. We hope it's chips, it's chips.
Bird's Eye Steakhouse Grills. Now in lamb as well as beef.
Ah, good lad.
All right. Where is the cigar?
What cigar?
My Castella. It was here on the table.
Got mine at the bar. What you want about?
Well, someone must have had it.
Oh, go on then. Have one of these. Cheers. Cheers.
I'd still like to know where my Castella went, though.
Well, you can't have a pint without a Castella, so get them together.
For superb prints 30% bigger than most, look for the bonus print envelope through your letterbox or at your post office.
It's the bigger picture bonus of bonus print.
You know that girl at school who was a mathematical genius? I asked her how many Rice Krispies were in the packet. 20,856, she told me. How many of Snap, Crackle and Pop? I asked her. 6,952 each, she said. I asked her if she got her brains from eating Rice Krispies. No, she said, I was born with them.
And was she born looking like them?
Kellogg's Rice Krispies with vitamins and iron. Have you heard how good they are?